Hey, what's going on? I hope you're having a fantastic day, and I want to welcome you to day 2 of the meditation challenge. And if you didn't watch the first video, just go back and watch it. I'll put a link down below this so you can watch the first one. And before we get into the meditation, I just want to comment on something because this was pretty significant to me. Yesterday when I emailed everybody and I sent everybody on my list the challenge, I had this little moment where I thought for a second, oh, I'm going to get some unsubscribes for this. People are going to get off my list when they get this. And I had this feeling like, maybe I shouldn't have sent it. And then I thought again, and I said, you know what? I figured out by like day 37 of blogging, which wasn't too long ago, that what I needed to do in order to give the most value was to share what's in my heart and to share what I have experience with, which is yoga and meditation, and it's something that can help a lot of people. And so I thought, well, anyone who unsubscribes, anyone who stops receiving messages from me, I wouldn't be able to help them anyway. And I did get one unsubscribe actually, but I also got some emails back from people, and I'll write down what they said below because there were some beautiful things that people said about, trying the meditation and how it felt. And one woman even told me about how her mother had used meditation to survive cancer. And it's so similar to a story. I'll tell you the story about my father. When I was in middle school, my father was diagnosed with cancer. He had melanoma, and it was stage 4. And he came home from the hospital. They removed this huge tumor on his neck. They said it's already metastasized. It's already in his body. They gave him a card. They gave him a get well card, and they gave him a fake rose. Okay, get well card and a fake rose. And they said you have 1 year to live, maybe a year. And so my dad took the rose and he took the card and he put it on the living room table. And the next few months were the most difficult months in our lives because my mother was freaking out. She said, what am I going to do? She wasn't working at the time. She said, what am I going to do if basically if my dad passes? My dad, I think, kind of felt the same way. Me, my brother, my sister, we were all, little kids thinking, oh my God, I'm going to lose my father. But my father did something interesting. He found this, he found the Chan Center. And he started doing Chan meditation. And something interesting happened. He got better. And after a year, he threw out the rose, he ripped up the card, and he's still alive to this day. And he's in his late 60s today. This is more than 20 years later. So meditation has made a huge difference in my life. Before I even tried it, it made a huge difference because it kept my father alive. And I remember the first meditation my dad ever taught me, which I shared with you yesterday. I was just 12 years old, and he sat me down on our pink couch and he taught it to me. And that's been my go-to meditation all this time. But today I want to share another technique with you. And this is more of a breathing technique than a meditation, but I want you to try this. And again, let me give the disclaimer, okay? Some of these things that I'm going to share with you are, well, they're not just simple breathing, and you do want to check with your doctor before you do any of this, okay? You want to make sure it's checked with your doctor. But I want to show you this technique, and what I want you to do is do this technique that I'm going to show you today, and then go back to the meditation I showed you yesterday, okay? It's not going to take you more than 5 minutes. What you're going to do, and let me step away from the screen a little bit, and hopefully you can see my whole body for this. So what you're going to do is, and you do this sitting down. I'm standing up right now to show you. But you take your hands into loose fists and you put them by your sides, okay, just like this. And you're going to inhale and lift your hands up. Okay, so it's inhale. And then exhale strongly and bring your hands down. So it looks like this through your nose. So you might want to use a tissue before you do this, otherwise, stuff might come out if you're congested. And you're just going to do this 10 to 15 times. Okay, so we'll start with 10 times to just see how you feel. So you inhale, exhale this way. Okay, and it looks like this 10 times. Okay, just like that with the rhythm. And what it does is this clears out your lungs, it clears out things. It also has the effect of energizing you. So if you're kind of sleepy, if you've been sitting down for a while working, this technique actually energizes you. And try it now, okay? Or replay the video, back it up a little bit and do it with me. Do that 3 times in a row, okay? 10 repetitions 3 times in a row. And then go to the meditation I showed you yesterday, and I'll put a link in this just in case you missed it or you need a reminder. And remember, yesterday is just inhaling, feeling the breath coming in through your nose, and then exhale, counting to 1, and you just want to get to the number 10, all right? And go back to yesterday's video and make sure you watch that, so if you need a reminder. All right, so today, here's the challenge again. 3 sets of 10 of these cleansing breaths, and then yesterday's meditation, just getting to 10, just counting to 10. So once again, I want to know how this affects you. So leave me a comment below or send me an email or, whatever you need to do to connect with me. I want to hear from you, and I want to hear your story. And I like that because I'm doing this for you. And anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope this is making a difference for you. And I'll see you tomorrow for another technique that will tie into this. Bye for now.